This is a follow-up on the viral marketing video I did just a few weeks ago, and I wanted to discuss using MySpace as a platform. And if you're not familiar with MySpace, this is the video for you. If you've already set up a MySpace account, you might as well hit pause and jump out of this and look at something else, because what's going to follow this is me using Camtasia and walking someone through setting up a MySpace account, and it's really basically going through the steps live of how to do that. And the reason that someone might want to set up a MySpace account is because this is an alternative to building a list. If you have an account, a website, and you have an opt-in feature on that website, and probably everybody is familiar with this, you go to a website of somebody who's well known, and they'll have a place where you can put in your name and your email address, and then you end up getting newsletters from them. It's an opt-in list, and they use that opt-in list as another platform to try to sell things to you. And what that entails is they give some good information, some interesting article or story, or just kind of a blog post or something of what they're doing. And then towards the end of it, or maybe even in the middle of it, they'll just take a little veer off to one side and talk about a product they recommend or some coaching program that they offer to help you get ahead. So instead of building that mailing list, what we're doing is building a list of friends on MySpace, and then you can send out bulletins. But as I talk about, you don't want to make the bulletin very commercial. You want to approach it the same way as those emails that you get, where you're getting some good information, and then there'll be just a subtle sale or something saying, come take a look at my MySpace or my latest blog or something like that, so that people aren't feeling pressured or feel that you are using them, even though in a sense you are. But you also should have in your heart that you are helping people. You're building relationships there and using that site to help further you as you help other people along their path. So, like I said, if you're already familiar with MySpace, this isn't for you. But if you'd like to learn the basics of how to set up a MySpace account, take a look at this and see what you think. Hi, this is Rob, and I want to start you on your way to using the internet to building your business. And the first thing we're going to talk about is getting a MySpace, so you can use a social networking site to start to spread your message. And I am on MySpace right now. It's just www.myspace.com. You can see up in the bar here, myspace.com. And I'm going to go to this box right here, which right now it says Hi Rob because it knows me because I've been here before. But for a new account, you're just going to hit this button right here, the orange button that says Sign Up. So when you hit the Sign Up button, what's going to happen? The page is going to load, and it's going to start asking for information. The first thing you need is an email address. Now I set up a new email, and so I will enter the email address in here. And getting an email address is very easy. If you want to go to yahoo.com, and you can sign up pretty easily, and that's what I did. I just made up a name here and found an account. Now I'm going to enter in my first name and a fictitious last name because I'm just making this up. I'm going to put in a password, which has to be a minimum of 6 characters. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 6 characters in here. Country, United States, postal code, and you would put in your zip code there, date of birth, and I'm just putting in random numbers here, although some of them are me, January 8th. And I'm matching this up to what I put into this fictitious account, January 8th, 1953, gender, male, allow others to see when it's my birthday. You want as much of your MySpace public as you possibly can. Preferred site and language, I'm saying USA, and I'm checking that I agree to the terms of MySpace. And if you want to go in there, you can click on Terms of Service and Privacy Policy, and you're going to be getting the MySpace newsletter. And you just need to hit sign up. It's telling me my password must contain at least one number or punctuation. I used all letters. So that's good that that came up. Now I'm going to add a number, and I'm just going to put the number 1 behind there. And then on confirm password, I'm going to put number 1 behind there also, and hit sign up. And this will load, take me to the next screen. And this is something you'll see a lot on MySpace. It's called a CAPTCHA, which is just making sure that this isn't a computer program automatically entering things. So this is not case sensitive. You just want to look at the CAPTCHA and print in this. In this case, BRTFEFP, and that just ensures that there's a person, not a computer, trying to activate an account. Continue to my account. Loading, loading, loading. Oh, perfect. An error has occurred. I'm going to hit the backspace. Make sure I type this in correctly. BRTFEFP. Continue to my account. This is saying that I didn't enter that correctly. We'll try this again. WXWGAKVWR. Continue to my account. Now this is going to say upload some photos. The second step to creating your profile is sharing some photos to let people know who you are. So you're going to go into Browse, go into your computer, and hopefully you have some photos somewhere. I have my photos in a folder that's called Photos, so that's where I'm going to go. And I have assorted photos. I'm going to go into USANA Convention 2007, click to see thumbnails, and find a picture. There's a nice picture of me and Deb. I'm going to say open and upload that picture. You can also skip this step if you want to. This can just give you something that will be your profile picture. This is finishing. This is inviting your friends to MySpace, and you can use this email. You can put in different emails here and say, hey, I've got a MySpace account, and then you can send this to invite people to come look at your account. I'm going to skip that for now. And this takes us to our MySpace page. Now, what you want to do is, first thing, you'll always be getting this stuff, friends updates, which is a new thing. This will say if any of your friends update their site, you'll get a notification of it. So before you can send messages, post comments, or bulletins, you need to verify your email address. So what you would want to do is click on that. Click here. Verify your email address. And it will say request verification of email. You can click there, and it'll send an email to your email address, and you'll just have to click on that link. And here it says return to home. That's going to return you to your MySpace page. Now, this is basically, a setup page. Everybody starts out having one friend, Tom, who was the guy who sort of invented MySpace way back once upon a time.